No, ma'am, you came across my fight. Great, awesome. That's great. Ego, extremely big, right? Something's up. Hey, Dale, I know something's up. I talk about everyone all the time. This is not a secret that me and Ispeak do not like each other. Dude talked negatively about my family, right? He had me on a live. He got me on a live, and I'm just talking about my experience. It's something that happened to me. I'm talking about my experience, and he wants me to take 100% accountability for what another American male said. I wouldn't do it, so he shut me up and, you know, like silenced me and done all that kind of stuff. If Leora, because a lot of people like to say my name wrong. If Leora, if she showed up black and blue with a split lip or whatever, she's still a liar. So, no. And it's just so funny because, like I said, bite the hand that feeds you. The llamas are the one who got all of this. Oh, Ispeak did that to me. Ispeak is the one who did that to me. Yeah. Now, there's another man who hurt me, and that's fine, right? I can handle that. I can handle men who hurt me. But he had me on his live, wanted me to take accountability, responsibility completely for what another man said, blamed me for it, then decided to make fun of me and my family. Strip me of what my real actual name is, right? Strip me of it. Because my name is Leola. He didn't say my name correctly, which, you know, people do that in order to demean you further, right? So then he did that. Then he went on my Instagram, somehow went on my Instagram, which is fine, I don't care. I had to shut down my Instagram for a little bit because of Ispeak, Karen, and Genty. I had to, right? It was really sad. I don't know why he's here. All that kind of stuff, right? Made fun of me some more, that kind of stuff, you know? Anyway, that's all good. He's what? Ispeak is what, 30? You know? They couldn't get to Scala, so what are they gonna do? If you can't get to Scala, you go for the next best thing. Who you think his girlfriend is. Right? I hope he's not. I don't understand why he came here. Anyway, like I said, he bit the hand, bite the hand that feeds you, bruh. Bit it, and then you still want to go and talk about women. So you're talking about Petty. I'm not very upset with her. It could have just been handled differently, but it's her platform. But what she should have said was, why are all these women supporting you? Why? Body like cyclone. I don't think you should be messing with that. Whose girlfriend? I'm super single. He never said that, what she should have said. Okay, well, you know, if she didn't say that, then that's him. If I'm paraphrasing something, whoops. Should he have spoken to Petty in the way that he spoke to her? No. Should he have spoken to and about Closet Talk the way that he spoke to her? No. Was it a big juicy tea drop? No, it wasn't, bro. Your tea was old. Everyone knew this. You're coming up and like, oh, how much money that Blaze and Palesathagod will be broken up before the end of this year? Cro-Magnon. Treat all hairs. Cro-Magnon, blah, blah, blah. I'm a caveman. Look at me scream. But bite the hand that feeds you, right? So many are ending in casualties. That may very well be. Like I said, thank you. Like I said, thank you, Dale. Like I said, I'm a free agent, so I can talk about whatever the HE double hockey sticks that I want to talk about. Like all of these people don't care for me. I like the llamas. I like the llamas. I love the llamas, right? Kappa, she's been there. She didn't have to ever be kind to me. She didn't have to be kind to me, right? But she reached out when I was like in a sad place. She didn't have to do that. So it tells me a lot about a guy like Ispeak, who was willing to just be mean to so many of these women. It just says so much about him. And if I'm looking at this completely as just an outsider, right? If I'm looking at this as an outsider and I'm looking at Ispeak, Palesathagod, and Blaze, right? All of these people. I'm going to say Ispeak is abusive, right? That's what I would say. If I don't know anything about any of these people, right? That's what I would say. Now I know he's not. He's just young. And he's just young. He's hot-headed. That's like, unfortunately, what do they say? A hard head makes for a soft behind. You know? It's not brash. It's arrogance. He's incredibly rude. And the women that support him, he will turn against you eventually if you don't do exactly it, if you don't say the things that he wants you to say in the way that you should say them. Should he have talked about Mo in the way he did? No. Should he have talked to Petty in front of his audience the way that he was talking to Petty, which he could have been done offline? No. Does he have a bad temper, it looks like? Is he not only looking out for his bottom line? Yeah, he kind of is. Because you notice that Mo is the one who really got the brunt of this closet talk. She really got the biggest brunt of this, right? And she knew that her and Ispeak aren't cool. And yet she, through all of these different channels, tried to contact Ispeak about Palesathagod. What does he do? He's just like, whatever, because they had problems before. Whatever. She comments on his thing. She's trying to set you up. So F Mo, you say? This woman who's a grandmother who sent messages to multiple people to get them back to you, but you just don't want to hear it because, you know, ego. Like I said, it's all good though. Scala, we had a rule. You have issues with him as a woman can hold my own. Most women can. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not being dismissive. I just don't know what you're talking about. And like I said, you know, guys, I don't have to agree with me. I personally do not like this man. I've never liked this man, right? I think that he has bad manners. But do I see something that's wrong, right? Do I see something that's wrong? Am I going to say something? Yes. And I've said something to Ispeak on different platforms or in different ways of trying to let him know, like, hey, you really should do all of these different things. This kind of stuff is going to follow you for the rest of your life. He says, oh man, you It's you who's saying that? They're so disingenuous. I'm big, comfy, all that kind of stuff. You know, cuss me out or whatever. Who cares? But I saw something that was wrong, and I told him that I feel like it's wrong, and I'm always going to be one of those people. You got to say what you got to say, and then go on for over there. Ispeak and Petty are fine. If anything, me speaking about it, because they both don't like me, remember, me speaking about it is actually going to get them closer faster. Yeah, it is. Watch. Like, oh man, all these people, even Leola's talking about it. She's just trying to be relevant. And y'all can thank me afterwards. Thank you, Ron. But hey, I wish that he would just go back to what his 1.6 million followers who are so afraid to say anything to him. I mean, go back to that, bro. But I'm always gonna say that the way he talks to women is terrible. Wait, confess what? Petty goes live with anyone involved to her story is fair. I know how Petty does. Petty allowed me to talk openly in her live a while back, but then someone said that I was reporting her because they couldn't see both my hands, and they said I was reporting her, so then she dropped me out of her live. But she was completely fair to me. I bought some of her makeup. It's really good. Again, I think you have to speak up about something that's wrong, right? Blaze was lying and saying that Petty's makeup causes cancer. I thought that was disgusting, and I made sure I said something about it. I don't think Ispeak jumped over any cars, pulled anyone's hair, dry hunched someone in the street, then got up the next morning, early morning, and ran 10 miles and all that kind of stuff. I don't think that he did any of that. I feel like a lot of it is made up. I think that Palesathagod saw Ispeak and saw an opportunity, and she took that opportunity. How many times have we seen that happen? However, be better, period. You dig? Be better. Like, don't be that abusive, arrogant man. And then don't put I don't know what the ancestors are, y'all. I don't know what the ancestors. When these people say, I pray to the ancestors and I pray that they all will do this, I don't know what people are talking about. So if y'all can tell me real quick what that means. I thought it was just like a throwaway gag or something, like people saying, praying to the ancestors, that means God and Jesus or something, right? But the way that these people use it, I'm like, I don't think that they're talking about God and Jesus. I just don't. Yes, that's my belief system. So the way he's like, I pray to the ancestors and every day my prayers, and I'm like, wait, this sounds like some witchcraft, but freedom of religion, I guess. But I do think that be better, bro. Like, be better. You're abrasive. You're mean. And you turn around to the very people that who care about you and put all of these things for Ispeak, right? They pull out all these things. Do y'all know how much time and effort it took Laminator and others to find all of this footage, to put it together, to make sure that the story flowed together, make sure that you put it out and that it gets into the right people's hands so that everyone can see that Palayer has been lying from the get-go and she just wanted to bury this man because she has some type of issue with him. But then you're going to go and you say, he said something negative about Kappa on Saturday. Then again today, he said something negative about, I think it was Mo or Closet Talk. He said something negative about her for a few different times. And then again today. And it's like, dude, stop. All of this talk about your experience. That's fine. But stop talking about women in the way that you're talking about women. I feel, and this is just me, so whatevs, women go through enough, especially women of color, without other men and men of color continuing to degrade us. And that's what I've seen with Ispeak continued. Now, it could be that he hates women. It could be. Could be. He might have mommy issues. He might be. Right? No, I definitely think he has mommy issues. And that may be. But this is supposed to be proving that we're all here. We all believe you. Stop. Just stop. Stop talking about these women. Stop talking, just stop. Do you want to tell your story? Tell your story. You got that Derek dude to tell your story. I bet you 110% that a footnote, that Mo will be a footnote in that story. And it started with her and what was being done with her to her. But yeah, keep punching her while she's down. Keep on doing that. See how that makes you look. But again, when he gets older, hopefully when he gets older, he'll look back on what he has said and done and go, man, I could have done that better. Like I said, he has kids. And they are going to behave just like him. How do I know? I have kids and they behave just like me. So, I saw it the way it was explained, so that what was negative, I don't know what y'all are talking about. I'm just talking, I'm just gossiping. Who cares what I say? Who cares what I say? All I know is that I am team female except for Palayer. That's just that. Ispeak. I'm in no way, shape, or form did he touch that lady. She has changed her story so many times. It is disgusting. And his anger and arrogance is letting it get to the best of him. Yeah, everyone has an opinion. We all have opinions. Opinions are like buttholes. Get over it. Anyway, there's way too many people in here, so I'm going to leave. I'm upset about my package not being delivered. Palaria and her disgustingness, Again, I don't really care about Ispeak. I don't really watch his content. I mean, he's just not my man. You dig? Him and his wife can go out and do their thing. You dig? Yeah. Obama might drop Trump-ass balls. Riley Boysley out.